There we go. All right, we recording. All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of A Name Tag is Necessary, hosted by yours truly, Nametag Alexander. We just gonna get right into it. Make sure y'all subscribe to the podcast on your preferred podcast platform, or you can listen directly at the website, nametagalexander.com. Definitely got a special guest on here. We had him once on when the podcast was called Label Podcast. Of course, you know him well from The Gift. One of the first, well, it was the first project released on House Shoes Street Corner music label. But also, y'all familiar with him because we once had a project. Well, it's still out, of course. Obviously, we ain't pull it off the services, but we got a collab project called For Namesake. We got Nameless back on, man. What's going on?
What's good? What's good? Peace. What's going on with you?
Chilling, man. You know. Now you got a project coming out that that's long awaited. Chips. Right.
Yeah, man. We looking at it's fall. It's been like a year or some change in the making, working on the project.
Yeah, it's been a while.
This one is pretty much going to be like by far the most personal project I ever came up with. You know what I'm saying? Because of the events that went on while I was working on the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like life just happens. You know what I'm saying? Like when you working on some shit, like shit just distract you. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's pretty much what's been going on with this project, and it's been lasting for like a year now. You know what I'm saying? So now that it's done, it's like a huge ass stress reliever off my shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Like I can finally, like all I got to do now is just play the waiting game. So you know what I'm saying? The tapes are in. You know what I'm saying?
I saw you posted that on Instagram. That shit is fly.
Yeah, the tapes are in. We just waiting on the vinyl now, and then when we get the vinyl. Then we could, you know what I'm saying, work on the actual like concrete date. You know what I'm saying? Because as you can see, I haven't really been pubbing it until recently. You know what I'm saying? So
you did like the promo with the cartoons and everything, which is hilarious. That shit is hilarious, man.
You know what I'm saying? I do a little this, you know what I'm saying, a little this, a little that, let niggas know like, hey, this shit's still coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, and it's gonna be released through what's the name of the label?
Insect Records.
I checked them out. Didn't Guilty have a project? Guilty Simpson have a project through them before?
He probably did. Insect Records, they fuck with everybody. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Like Insect Records. He shout out to Butcher Bear. They House Shoes. He fuck with them.
Yeah.
Self Says he fuck with them. I said all them cats. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I might pitch a project to him because I looked when I went to the website. I'm like, oh shit! And I saw some familiar faces. I was like, damn, man, I might just go ahead and pitch. When you told me about it when we first like was finishing up the second For Namesake project, which is coming, y'all. It's coming, y'all. Because every time yo, let's hear something. I was like, no, we chilling for a minute, but
yeah, it's been a lot. It's been a lot of series of events popping off while we've been talking about it. I mean, it's still in the works, you know what I'm saying? We got hella joints, but like nothing like the joints we have is like kind of like, you know what I'm saying, like one and dones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when we finally get a chance to like, you know what I'm saying, really put in like really especially with me, because you know what I'm saying, like I've developed my sound over the years. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to feel like when we working on a For Namesake 2 joint, I don't want to feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to use everything that I've learned. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's like, what I was telling DD.
Like I always tell you, I want to go back and, like,
tweak the beats.
Like, tweak the beats. Yeah. Like, I tell you that all the time. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I want this shit to sound, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's been, like, 5 years and counting.
It's going on. That's what's wild. Like, because the first joint came out in 2013. We got right back to it probably around, like, 2015. Because we did the La La Da track and Running Back. And then we start building from there. And then we pretty much had been done with it about like, what, 2 years now. It's just been, you know, I go back. I was like, yo, don't sound right. Let me go back and redo this verse or whatever. Just, you know, we at a point now in our careers, man, it got to be right. You know what I'm saying? Got to be right.
Because nowadays we're in a, you know what I'm saying? Like, people just be, you know what I'm saying, just throwing out. People just put out, like, rap shit, like demo shits.
And you can't really do that now. And exactly as fast as they put it out, that's as fast as people be off of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's like we're currently in the microwave era right now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just trying to catch whatever possible wave that they see. You know what I'm saying? So,
like streaming shit, man.
Right. But it's like when you've been doing shit like stuff that you're actually passionate about, you know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna take your time with the shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna concentrate, you're gonna put dedication and devotion and patience and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like quality over quantity.
Quality over
quantity.
quantity.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much been the tag situation. You know what I'm saying?
You said something about and I know you said this is like one of the most personal projects to date. And I heard the joints. I remember you first sent it through the Google Drive. I'm like, oh shit, like he on something. And you said this was your donuts. So kind of like go into what you mean by that when you say like this was your version of donuts. All right, hold up. I'm interrupting the episode briefly just to remind y'all that my latest project, Work, Win, Repeat, the EP is available now. Again, that's Work, Win, Repeat. The EP is available now across all platforms. You can stream or buy music. That's including but not limited to Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify, Bandcamp, Deezer, etc. You know, we got the EP as well on vinyl and CD. I'm gonna include the link in the description so you can go ahead and purchase that from my vinyl heads. You know, my folks are still buying the CDs out there. Again, Work, Win, Repeat. We also got merch that's available aligned with the EP as well, and also some of that exclusive Lead and Be Legendary merch. I'm gonna also include a link for that in the description as well. Continue with the episode.
Basically, it's like, damn, it's like you're not a producer, so it's like you kind of can't understand, but I'm gonna try to explain it anyway. It's like when you're working on like a project that you feel that it's a classic.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. It's that's pretty much the feeling that like when we was working on For Namesake, you know what I'm saying? And people was like, yo, this shit was like the illest joint, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
'Cause that's what I was getting at the time, you know what I'm saying? So that's the type of feeling that I didn't have that type of feeling in years, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like working on projects. And when Insect Records hit me up, it was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You wanna, cause me and him working that this is a process that's overdue. You know what I'm saying? We were supposed to been worked on some shit years ago.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So when he finally gave me the opportunity to, like, I put in the work, like I had all these beats, I was going through all these emotions, you know what I'm saying? Like every beat that I created on there it's like a story behind it. Like either something happened or, you know what I'm saying? Like something popped off while I was working on the beat or something like that, or it was just something I felt, you know what I'm saying? Like that's happened with my life, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I feel like this is my donuts, because I pretty much developed this is quoted, you can quote this too, like this is the feeling I had when I worked on Beats Original 1, the first one.
Oh, you taking it
back?
Like
I ain't been as hungry since. You know what I'm saying? And Beats Original 1, that was 09.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't felt this hungry since 09. So yeah, man.
Okay.
And then I told House Shoes. I told House, he was the first one I told too. I was like, yo, this right here is my donuts, bro. And he was like, yeah, that's dope.
That's big, man. That's big. And see, I didn't know that's where you were at with it when you first sent it. And then when I thought about, I wrote down some of the tracks like Owl 5, Harvest Cheddar Sun Chips. That's, man, that one. It was one beat you originally sent me that I still got that you put on the Goon Spoons. And what's another one? John Bappin is one that I wrote down. Beauty Loops was crazy. Tink is nuts. That I put 2 stars by that. I like, this is nuts. And then the 4-for-1 joint, of course, that you got me on. And so I was like, yo, this is like something about this one, man. And then when I saw you say that, you was like, this is your donuts. I said, okay, yeah, he got some shit right here.
Yeah. And good looking out on being a part of the joint, dog. Cause I reached out to a lot of cats, you know what I'm saying? Like, and a few of them wasn't able to make it, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, they had like other shit to do that was like time consuming, so they was able to do it. So like, I appreciate you. I appreciate Vic Spencer.
Always.
Shout out to Brain Orchestra. Shout out to y'all. Be on the lookout for Brain Orchestra, dog.
Okay.
Fuck with that guy. Matter of fact, you know what I'm saying? Follow that guy on Instagram, Brain Orchestra _. You know what I mean? Like that guy.
Let me go and lock this in. And you had, it was you put out 2 joints recently. The one, the Sup, when they call Sup, And then you put out something else after Sup. Oh, oh shit.
Oh, the drum kit.
The drum kit. Yeah.
I put out
Talk
the drum
about
kit,
that.
Body Slam drum kit. That was my very first one. Like that shit right there. Like that shit was like years of debating. You know what I'm saying? Like I was always skeptical of putting out a
Just
drum
putting out
kit.
one.
I just felt weird with other producers using my sounds. You know what I'm saying?
So
but
what?
then again,
What's the intent behind that? Because I know there's like instrumental, like you have producers that have put out an instrumental album, but then there's a drum kit. Like, so what's the difference?
The difference is pretty much just okay. Like say we're both producers, right?
Okay.
And I'm working on the beat, right? I got an ill ass sample, just banging, but I can't find the fucking drums for the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So just say I hit you up like, yo, hey, I got this ill ass sample. I mean, I can't find no drums with it. Maybe you could do something with it, and I shoot it over to you.
Word.
You find the illest drums to go with it, and then blow. So that's pretty much the process of drum kits. It's pretty much like other producers helping out producers with sounds. That's pretty much it.
Because I didn't really start seeing those until heavily until Illmind was doing them. I'm like, what the fuck is it, like drum kits? So I'm looking, I'm like, I don't really see too many like producers besides Illmind dropping it. And
yeah, it's been like people been doing drum kits for years, but only thing is like I feel like other than myself, I mean, even though I'm only speaking for myself when I speak this assumption, but I think other producers was just skeptical on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, people been on that wave for years, but not as hard as now. You know what I'm saying?
Then Black Milk got to do a damn drum kit. He needs to do one.
Man,
I
saw a tweet. Was like, damn, everybody want me to do a drum kit now. I mean, but what's the point? Everybody got drum kits now.
That'd be crazy. That shit. Yeah, man. Wow, man. So
I mean, it's true though. Everybody and their grandma got a drum kit now. I mean, but
what was
it's still useful though. You know what I'm saying?
What was the choice to just put it on the was it Gumroad? The Gumroad website.
It was just one of the. It was like it was nothing. It wasn't no particular reason to picking that site. It was just a little eeny meeny miny mo shit.
Because that's a sleeper. I went to the website. I was like, oh, this is something niggas need to be up on.
Yeah.
Just being able to, like, as far as just like cutting out per se the middleman for the most part, and then that income going directly to you. You know what I'm saying? Like that is like Bandcamp, but for more.
You actually put me on some more shit today. I didn't know you could like sell shirts and shit. I
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I looked. I was like, you could sell like a bunch. You could sell like regular merch. You could sell shit, just a single. You know what I'm saying? It's like you cutting out the middleman, like all them DSPs and whatnot. You cutting all that shit out. So that I thought that was smart, and it worked because you indie. So I was like that shit really worked to where it's going directly to you. So I was like, this is okay. I learned something new.
The homie Stolen Drums put me on that site. Shout out to Stolen Drums.
Word. Yeah, man. I'm excited for it, man. So it's no set release date for Chips. It's just
not yet. But physical copies are in. I saw the pictures and they sent me they shipped it over, so it should be in by this weekend or by Monday. You know what I'm saying?
Anything in the works, like, I mean, of course, there's always music in the works, but like anything set, like following that, like, I mean, obviously we got For Namesake that's coming, but like anything, any other artists like you tapping in with as far as putting out more music?
It's a bunch of people that I'm trying to reach out to, but well, of course the For Namesake shit, of course that, and I'm gonna be sending a few joints over. I'm gonna be sending a pack over the house shoes because that's another joint that's overdue. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just reaching out to other people. Me and Lyric, we got some shit coming out. You know what I'm saying? I got a few joints coming out on her new album coming out through Fontane's new label. You know what I'm saying?
That's nuts. Like he's executive producing her new shit, dog. That's about to be nuts.
That's crazy.
Like I still bump Gas Money. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, people, and it's crazy. It's a year old. It's a year and some change.
It don't feel
but
like it.
people just now, you know what I'm saying, catching on.
The times that we in, it's so much coming out. It's almost hard to just catch one and be like, oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like you were catching them, like, oh, this new. Like, nah, that came out like a year, 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah,
Yeah,
man.
you know what I'm saying. Y'all late, but welcome anyway. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm excited to
Like,
see what she do with this.
I've been seeing people just, you know what I'm saying, just hitting her up like, damn, how come I'm just now hearing of her? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's funny, but it's a beautiful thing to see. You know what I'm saying? Like people finally noticing.
yeah,
Because at the end of the day, that's what you want. You know what I'm saying?
exactly. And she over there. I got to get her on the show too. She's overdue because that project was amazing, man. It put me back in my bag. I was like, okay, I gotta get back on it, man. Yeah,
Man, wait till you hear her new shit, dog.
man. Oh, she working. I see her. She out here with it. And then just like I say, she dropped the news and Fontae's like seeing her new shit. I was like, yo, this is about to be nuts, man.
Yeah, man. Be a force. And but yes, as far as me and her got some shit brewing. Me and you, of course.
Yeah.
Sending a pack over the house shoes, and that's it as far as like guaranteed shit. Other than that, I'm just, you know what I'm saying, doing what I do and just reaching out to niggas, you know what I'm saying?
You should lock.
I feel like shit if I forget this shit. 40 acres. Do my new guys.
Yeah, I saw the art for that.
Based in Dallas, based in Arlington, based in Fort Worth. You know what I'm saying? It's just 6 motherfuckers just chilling, smoking, making jam sessions. You know what I'm saying? Making dope ass beats.
I saw the art for it. The buggy
you know
joint. I was like, this is fire.
Yeah, I mean we do live streams every Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with us. Follow us on 40 Acres Records on Instagram.
Oh, I'm on it then. Okay, bet. Now I downloaded the one joint you dropped, the hottie with the shotty. So bars over there. I'm gonna send it to get your permission, but I was like, let me start writing it. It's like ASAP because this shit is like nuts, man.
Oh, I mean, if you want it, you can fuck with it. Nobody
I'm shocked. I was like, nobody got on. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? You know how that be. Like, niggas start downloading, writing instantly. I was like, okay, well, let me just go ahead and do something and send it to them. So yeah, you know, I'm on that. I'm jumping on it.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and extend that joint and send it over. You know what I mean?
You might not have to do it. It might the way it is. I just start pinning it, just give them something short. Yeah, man. So shit, while you at it, man, tell them where they can find you at.
Twitter and Instagram, the same handle _nameless. If you want the SoundCloud, it's Nameless Designs 83. And that's pretty much it. Oh, Bandcamp.
Yeah, I'm about to say you gotta do the Bandcamp. Yeah, you know, they do the Friday, every first Friday.
You know what I'm saying? Friday, support your boys. Don't just support me, support any other person that you fuck with on Bandcamp. You know what I'm saying?
I'm getting a lot of listens there. I ain't even really been checking like the stats on Bandcamp. But I was like, oh, I got like a following there. I was like, okay, I need to drop here more often and then hit the streaming platforms because it's like Bandcamp is where they really like fucking with it at for sure.
It's crazy that people just now learning about Bandcamp. Like,
yeah,
Bandcamp,
we've been on that for like some years.
Yeah, boy.
Bandcamp, 09 for the most part. I know 09 for me.
Right. Probably, I think I probably came through at the same year. I think.
Yeah.
If not, like a couple years later after that.
Yeah, man. You know what? I think it'd be dope if you lock in with Marv, like for a solid EP or something, because that's.
I think that guy would be.
Marv, fuck with him.
I actually owe him like a pack too, because he always be hitting me up like, like nigga, send me something.
For me, and a lot of others, we remember that's where it started for like us getting familiar with your work because we knew the Michael Jackson joint off of the Wayne Fonts, and we like, yo, who is Nameless? And then that's when shout out to Red, my guy Clifford, he came and was like, yo, it'd be crazy if like you and Nameless did a project, but he was like joking about it, like drunk. And I like, yeah, let me go check on some more of his work because I just knew the joint off Wayne Fonts, and the rest is history, man. That's wild how that shit happened. But shout out to Marv one, man.
Till this day, Marv still don't believe me when I tell this nigga, like, if it wasn't for him, Detroit niggas won't know who the fuck I am. You know what I'm saying?
He has no clue, man.
He still don't believe that. And I'm like, bro, Detroit niggas fuck with me because of you.
Yeah, that Wayne Fonts project, man. That's a classic joint, man. Like the what was this? The soundtrack, The Autumn, is like that's up there, but the Wayne Fonts joint is like that's what did it. You know what I'm saying? So Marv One, man, lock in with him, man. Get back on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shout
man.
out to Faculous.
I definitely appreciate you, taking the time. I just scheduled to jump on for a second, man. Just shoot the shit. I think I'm gonna call this episode just for the sake of promo. Chips are necessary. Just saying. I'm gonna call it that, man. Just for the sake of, man. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get to it. Get ready to put my daughter down, put her to bed. You know what I'm saying? So I can have the rest of my night free and create or something for sure, man.
I feel you on that, bro. All right, I'm gonna let you do you, man.
And we out. NametagAlexander.com. LeadingBeLegendary.net. Peace.
Peace.